What is going on, guys? It is Sam, the Raid Man. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we're going to be continuing, really kind of ending, one of the last episodes of our Wheel of Madness series. So this is when we test 3 different damage dealers together. So you can see all 14 episodes. Today we have episode 15. And the way we select our champions is using our Wheel of Madness, which is this one right here. There's all these different ways to select a champion. Now, if we've gotten one of these options before, then we're going to remove them. So we can go ahead and remove some of the ones I know off the top of my mind. Basically, we're going to spin the wheel until we get new options or fun options, basically, because this is the last episode before we revamp the series. We will add all 3 of them up and see how much damage they do. The damage dealers will be in our wixwell team, which is this one right here. So we're going to take out Mithrala, and she was one of the champions we tested last video, and test 3 in this slot. So without further ado, let's go ahead and spin the wheel, see what first champion we're testing, really what first way we're picking the champion, because there's so many ways to select champions. All right, I think we've done this one once, but I think it's broad enough that we can pick somebody else. So any female legendary. So we're facing Force Affinity. So then let's just look at legendary champions and see if there's any like non-magic that is calling to our mind. Real quick, guys, get your free legendary LNRO by clicking the link in the description of this video right now. You also get 3 amazing epics in Fane, Ugo, and Tagore as you level up throughout the game. I have 4 simple steps for you today. Step 1, log out of Player and Play on your PC and uninstall it. Step 2, click on the link in the description of this video and register with a brand new email address. Step 3, launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your free legendary LNRO. Do not miss out on this chance to get a free legendary LNRO as well as 3 epics, so make sure to click on this link before it expires. Venus has been tested, Xavier has been tested. Yannika's not a great damage dealer. Easter's not a great damage dealer. Harima has been tested and is great, but she, like I said, she's been tested. Molly's not much of a damage dealer. Dark Aethel's not, or Supreme Aethel's not bad, but not good either. Also no masteries. Yumiko's not really a damage dealer. Riho is an option, albeit not an amazing option. I'm trying to see if there's anyone that I'm just like, perfect, like that's who we should test. Xena I don't think is bad. Does stack up to her attack an extra 100%. So let's do that. Let's test out Xena, the warrior princess on clanboss. Okay, our Xena is built 7,900 attack, super low defense. 200 speed, 69, nice crit rate, 342 on the crit damage. And I don't believe she needs accuracy for anything. In terms of which abilities hit harder, let's pull up her kit really quick. I'm assuming it's gonna be the A2. I guess they're both AoE, so it's hard to say. Let's go ahead and see. Pull up the handy danny Hell Hades website. A1 is legendary, A2 is legendary for 270, A3 is godlike for 277. So not that much more, but I guess it's slightly harder basically. She has no books in her, and she does have Helm Smasher as a mastery because I was going to build her as a damage dealer, but she's never been built. Today is the first time we've ever built her. She's right down here, the 2-star Heaven Cast, which will work pretty well for this team. Prioritize the A3, then the A2. So no War Master, but we do have Helm Smasher. I'm thinking 90 million. That's my guess for Xena. Wow, look at that, 131. That is better than I thought it would be. That's an excellent start. 131 is definitely a lot better than I expected it to be. All right, so Wheel of Madness, spin number 2. Obviously, if we get another female legendary, we're taking that off. I would say about half these options are not really here. Any spirit legendary. I think I already know the champion I want to test, and I don't even know if we really need to rebuild him, but it's Gnut. I have not had the chance to test Gnut in this series, and he is just like unbelievable. So he's not built particularly for this team. He's very fast. I don't think he's not too fast, but he's got good accuracy, solid defense, and 233 in the crit damage. So his damage, as far as what he can do, won't be the most, but I think easily 200 million for Gnut. If not, I'm going to be very disappointed and I will regret not voting him out higher. But I think 200 million is very, very doable for him, especially in a team like this where he's just going so often. Oh, what? He got out damaged by Xena. 123, 292, 196. That is disappointing. Again, like Xena had a better build, but Gnut's got better masteries. Gnut's got, stop, I don't want to buy this. Do not want to buy this. I'm already frustrated and now you're making me more frustrated. Oh, he's missing a weapon. All right, we're giving Gnut a do-over. But he gets a do-over. It's not fair. Give him Mithrala's. It doesn't change much, but more crit damage, more speed. Oh, he's very fast. Give a Gnut a do-over. If it doesn't do any better, then no harm, no foul. If he does do better, then we get to bump his damage up because that's disrespectful to the GOAT, dude. 1, 2, 3. That's just not enough, especially after seeing Xena. Like that, you can't have that. You gotta be able to do at least 150. All right, 130. We'll leave it as a 1, 2, 3, so you can't say that we cheated. That is disappointing. I was really excited because someone even commented that, like, you haven't tested Gnut yet? And I'm like, it just hasn't come up. And we finally got the category for it to come up and the good affinity for it, and he's just not doing anything good. All right, any collab champion. So this would be any kind of collaboration. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is obviously the most recent one. Asgard Divide is obviously one of them. I'm trying to think of who we haven't tested, right? So we've done Rathalos, he's an amazing damage dealer. We've done Ninja, he's an amazing damage dealer. I think that's most of who the collabs have been. So any of the turtles that I have is an option, but the issue is not many of them have books or masteries. So I'm gonna do some research, we'll be right back. Okay, the champion I landed on is He-Man. Doesn't get a lot of use on my account. So we put him in the same gear that we put our Xena in. 7,600 attack, 380 on the crit damage, obviously 69 crit rate, because that's just like the perfect amount for this team since we have an increased crit rate buff. So He-Man, his abilities are awesome because he's got the, like when he gets buffed, he does more damage basically. But unfortunately, like it resets all the time. But he does get more attack and HP, places strength on himself. And then this one, like, I think it's probably has to have like a damage maximum. So like if we ran the whole battle and then did this on the last turn, I don't think it would work. But I do think it's just gonna hit harder. I guess we can look it up for He-Man as well. If someone knows if that is incorrect, let me know. Because if that would be a really fun test if we ran this team like full auto, just turn this off and then popped in at the last second, did this one ability and it did like, you know, 150 million or something. That'd be really cool. So let me know if that is how it works. I assume on clanboss it's got like a override type feature. So it's got, this one says 500 million and that one says 328. So let's try it like this. Can we please just get 200 million? I don't feel like that's crazy to ask for one champion to do 200 million. Is the team for you? It's all about buffing. 99, 378, 236. To give you some like information on who did more than that, Chani, the Epic, did 118. Let's see, Venus did about the exact same. Rowan, the Void Epic, did 50 million more, or 47 million more. Brogni, the support champion, did 20 million more. Fane, the Epic, did 34 million more. Like, it's just not good. So in terms of all three of those champions combined, 354 million, which is better than last episode. But we were kind of on a hot streak, 497, 802, 573, and then two lower to middle tier ones. 354 is definitely in the lower half. I just think Gnut and He-Man, I thought, could have done a lot better. Granted, like we're out of so many options at this point in the game, but I still really was optimistic with the quality of gear and like the situation that they were in, that both Gnut and He-Man, I realized that I cut them off, but this is what it looks like. I thought the Gnut and He-Man could both do a lot better than they did. So that's pretty disappointing. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. Subscribe to the channel for more daily raid content, and I will see you on the next one.